Alright, 1/6 of the shutter speed. Let's do the F10, F9, F8. I'm going to leave it at F8. And they say it's plus 1.3. Okay. And there's a plus 3. Let's do the shutter speed. (100), f11, ISO 125. Isn't that something? They like that. 1/25 is a plus 0.3. 100 is 0. So let's mess with the f11 again. F10, good. F9, plus 3. F10, good. ISO 125, F10, 1/100. Isn't that something? This is a Sony camera, folks. He went in the wrong way. Oh. And I almost went out the wrong way. I guess that is the right way in. My fault. Okay. So I just have the water bill and my Southwestern bill. Everything else is I did get a condolence card from my vet on Buddy, so that was nice. I just have Wanda and Dusty now. They're getting along pretty good. The only reason why I haven't introduced another cat with Dusty is, you know, he was raised by dogs. And I think he likes the attention by himself. So him and Wanda, you know, the only cat and the only dog, I think they get along great. She really got spooked when the lightning hit right down the street, and it got this tree. It was a huge tree. What was it? It was a red oak. Man, I have to show you a picture. Something like that, you got to chop it down. I guess if not, if it's too close to the house, you got to, you don't want it to fall on the house. That's the point. I had a friend in Oklahoma, Tulsa area, I believe, where that happened. And they get a lot of bad weather. Tornado Alley. Only it's coming down south. But man, that storm came out of nowhere. And, well, what happened? You saw. It just wreaking havoc in the country. But, you know, the funny thing is, there hasn't been any hurricanes. So, figure that out, folks. I gotta put it on for cruise control. So you see the markings are not there, so I'm using the silver line on the cement or you know, the center line, or center line to the right of the car. So this Sony camera is showing me nothing's wrong. Everything's perfect. Let me do that a little bit now and then. So what do you think? Is it clear? I tried Intelligent Auto. Didn't like it. White balance was off. Couldn't believe it. So when they put it outside, they put a little red tint on it, you know, to compensate, I guess. I don't know. But right now it's looking pretty good. I don't see anything flashing. Everybody's happy. I usually put it on 125 because of, you know, if it's 4K 30. But 100 is good. Wish they had a 90. I know they have an 80. Let's see, 40, 50, 60, 80, and then I think it goes to 100, and then 125. But it's looking sharp. I think this is the best one yet. And what I like about this Sony is no record time limit, as usual. It doesn't really overheat. What happens is I press the wrong button. Either I think I hit the stand, or when I'm thinking I'm punching the record, I'm hitting either the product showcase or the what was that? S&Q camera video. Now I do have a dummy battery in here, and I can connect it to a USB or to the plug. See, I'm going the speed limit. This guy says, you're going too slow. So a car gets in front of him, and he gets in the left lane. And he's speeding up too. And I notice that one tree is leaning over, a small tree. See, it's supposed to be straight up and down. So maybe when it was growing, it got knocked over, and it's been growing like that ever since. Oh man, that's a long truck. They got a lot of warehouses over here. Oh man, that guy. I thought he was ready to get off the access road and onto the highway. But look at all these trucks. That's Amazon. Huge. That one's making a left too. So I see that truck was on the left lane. Usually they get in the middle lane and then make a left. Like that Amazon driver. He was doing everything correct. There's Elmer's air conditioning and plumbing. Yeah, they try to sell you on their service, and I says, you know, I can check it out myself. Just there's a part to replace, I can call you guys and you can install it. So it's 45 miles an hour on this access road. Now, the secret is you get over 2 lanes. So I usually show you this at night. Cibolo Creek. And then Barrett County. And you saw it just before that truck got in front of it. So you see, folks, I'm going the speed limit, and it's going to be knocked down to 55, and these guys are going 70. It was 70, but then they changed it to 65. Now they're going to change it to 55 shortly. They're sure taking their time building the towers. So they got the forms all ready for the concrete. They're building a little bit over on the right. And I don't know, I think the reason why it takes them so long is they got to cure the concrete. Make sure it stays. I mean, they look wonderful, okay? But I'm wondering if it's see, these guys, yeah, I'll just stay in this lane. So I'm going 55 miles an hour. Watch this truck go. And you gotta watch out for them, they'll creep to your right. And this lane ends right there, it's 55. And I usually get on the highway to the right. I just stay in that lane. But you see how bumpy it is? See all the trucks moving up and down? Budget movers. Truck on the left is making me nervous. So they got all these forms done, and they're still working over here. Look at that. Isn't that massive? Okay, so I'm seeing something on the camera. And I don't know what it is. Oh, ISO 125, I guess. I don't see anything blinking. It likes the settings. This rock and concrete and pre-bar all mixed in. There's USA. Yay. Okay. So we're getting to Thousand Oaks. It's 9:12. Got my mail. I always let these people on. Oh man. And look at the truck. Oh, I'm not supposed to get off here. I'll get off at Randolph probably. The next stop. Look at all the trash on the left. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of trash. A lot of water bottles. So there's a lot of homeless people in this area. You know, with these woods and stuff. They've been here for years. That's a car in front of me. I think it's one of those models. It looks like it's all plastic. You know those model kits where you just put it on top of an engine? And again, I may be wrong. That might be a Corvette. I'm going to go to the right. Okay, so everything's looking good. I don't see any flashing. I do see a +3, so maybe they want something down. What was it? Shutter speed? Okay, I put it at 1/25th of a shutter speed. Alright. So, what am I doing? Instead of making a left, we're going to go through this place again. There's a building, but I'll make a right up here by the soccer stadium. Chevron. So this is Quarry Park. This is the soccer stadium, San Antonio Football Club. is Morgan's Wonderland. San Antonio Football Club. They used to play across the street at Hero Stadium. So you see handicapped kids all waiting to come in to Morgan's land. They got rides, they got I think little museums. Inspiration Island. Here's some of the soccer players taking a break. They won the championship last year. Now see, the neat thing is, this goes straight underneath Thousand Oaks. I wasn't able to show that to you because there's Hero Stadium, by the way. That's Northeast High School Stadium. And then to the right, I think we can play basketball and tennis. Oh, it's baseball. Wow. And they do have tennis courts, I think. That's interesting. See that, or softball? Yeah, there's tennis courts right there. Wow. So nothing's flashing, they're liking everything. See how it looks. This is not intelligent auto. This is in manual mode. And Sony, they let you know, hey, gotta do this, gotta do that. I'm just trying to learn to see how they do things on their cameras. And depending on how many dials that they have. So I was looking at the A7 IV. I think that's a little bit more expensive than the R6 Mark II. That's why I went with that camera. And since I had 3 other Canon cameras, I just updated that. Straight. So this is Science and Technology School up here. And I got gray siding adobe with green shutters. There's Shirts Road. And look at that. They put up to 25 miles per hour. I like that. The only thing is, nobody's crossing over here. But I like the warning lights. And here, Spare and Vital. Gonna make a right. I mean, I'm killing time, so I'll just drive down this way. Usually you see me driving down this in the afternoon. So they're making these center aisles for people to cross the road safely in between the stoplights. And usually I come this off of Wurzbach Parkway, which is right in between the loop of 1604 and 410. between I-35 and I think it goes midway between 281 and I-10. Okay, but it relieved a lot of traffic, and it's kind of like a shortcut. I sometimes take it and go through the medical center, you know, before I see my sister. I'm watering my wild plant back there. It's been hot. And it's coming back to life. You know, that's in the backyard. I got a chair propped up to make sure that the flower stays up. It hasn't bloomed yet, but I think they will shortly. That's if it doesn't die first. I don't think it's dying. I think it's coming back. It's not withering anymore. It rained again a little bit last night, so the ground's moist. I didn't have to water the stuff in the front. So it looks like I'll be doing this procedure. I was open every other day, but you know, to pick up my mail. I got the air conditioning on number 2. So you see, this camera is not overheating. Okay? That's the main thing. It's a small camera. It's a ZV1 Mark II. If you haven't guessed by now. It's a great camera. And I got a dummy battery on it. And I will see you in a little bit. Okay, folks, you're gonna love this. In reverse. Now, this is the cinematic look, okay? Yeah, I didn't make it. I need to put the stripes down here. So this is a cinematic look. This is 124. Just to show you what this can do. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuttering. So this is for vlogging, okay? Just wanted to show you that. But I like the cinematic look. So I'm going to turn it. So hopefully, just by showing that, I went back to 430. Yeah, sure did, 4K 30. But I thought I'd put it in cinematic look. So you can change it real quick. Do your vlogging. Walk around a little bit. But then you put it back in manual mode or intelligent auto or whatever you want to do. And it'll go back to the 4K 30. So I thought that was a pretty neat feature that they don't talk about much. So this is f11, 1/6 of the shutter speed. And I got a +1. So what is it? F8. Okay. Got it on F11. I think. No. F16, I think. It says +1. I can't read it. See, that's why you need the extra dials, folks. So this is like the regular going to work at this time. You can see the edge of the hood. I tried to do this last night and it was awful. I changed the noise where it went up higher because I got tired of Sony saying, hey, it's not good enough. Well, they put it at what? 12,800, which is the max for this camera, and it looked awful. So I remember they said set it to 5,000 at the max on the ISO because anything above that looked pretty grainy. I see why. I might go to 6,400 instead of 12,800, but you know, I was looking at the 8,000, 10,000. I said, well, that doesn't look too bad. Well, that's on the LCD screen. So if you're looking at it on your cell phone or whatever, it doesn't look bad. You look on it at a 4K monitor, it looks awful. That's the point I'm trying to stress. It's like If you get the best quality for the biggest TV or monitor, then everything looks sharp all the way down. And that's what you got to strive for. You don't want to put up a trashy picture, and you don't want to go out driving again. So you just call it a day, write a little note, put the sticky note on your forehead, and then when you wake up in the morning, you make sure you write it backwards so you can read it in the mirror. Do not put the ISO above 6400 for this camera. So, thank you for watching. This is a time where I have to sign off. Please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, put it down below. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling. And until next time, I will see you then. Goodbye.